Hi, today's video is brought to you from J.B Roy State Government Ayurvedic Hospital, and in this video I'm going to share with you all the things that you absolutely need if you are admitted here, be it for a short term or a long term stay. I'm staying here for 11 days as this is my panchakarma or slash detox therapy which I'm undergoing for the third time, and I learned the hard way the things that you need to absolutely have, because the first time I was admitted a year ago. I called up the doctor before I came in to ask what are the things I must bring, and he said the things that you need to bring to a hospital. But the thing is that I've never been admitted. I had never been admitted to a hospital before, much less a government hospital before, so I had no idea. I brought a couple of change of clothes and towel and my toothpaste and toothbrush, but I had no idea what else to bring. So my family members and my staff had to make a lot of trips, so I want to make sure you have everything that you need, especially if you're someone who's not from Calcutta and you're coming from far away, which most people here are from outside Calcutta, far away districts, and you cannot afford to have people come in every day and give you stuff. So that's also very important for you to know that I do have, if I miss out on anything or if I want something, I usually get my family members to get it for me or my staff. But don't fear, don't be worried, because if you don't have family members in the city, you can always rely on some other things, on other jugaad or resources to make sure that you're comfortable here. That is also important for me to mention, that I have my family here 2 kilometers away only. So I made the entire list. I have made a list here, and I'm also going to show you the things that I have brought for my third visit here, which I believe is a pretty good list. So if you follow that, you'll be good if you're staying in either this hospital or any other hospital for that matter. So I made the list, and I'm also going to show it to you, the things that I've brought. However, what is interesting is the number one thing on this list is the last thing that came on my mind after finishing the entire list, is because and that is cash. And that's because I don't need it on a regular basis. Because most of the things here are provided for free. I'm not paying for any such thing, and even if it is, it's taken like a lump sum once I'm admitted, and then once I'm getting discharged. And I'll share with you what are those. I have shared that actually in the other video. Go check that out, where I'm talking about is Ayurvedic expensive, and my other J.B Roy related videos. You can go check them out to know the exact expenses. And I'll also share with you why you would need cash for what kind of expenses as I go through the list. So I'll keep sharing that with you. So stay tuned. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's start with the number one list of must-haves. Okay, so the first thing you absolutely need are 2 bed sheets and a pillow. They won't provide any of these, so I didn't know that. I learned that the hard way. I didn't get a pillow until I came here, and you need to get that for yourself. And the other most important thing is a bucket and a mug, which you would need for, in my case, melting the ghee in the morning and having it. But apart from that, if you're not going through this treatment, you need it for your bathing and washing clothes, whether you're staying in a private cabin or you're staying in the general ward. You need that for all your water related stuff. And you need plastic slippers. So this is my life's first ever plastic slipper. I don't usually wear them. I got them last time, first time as in I got admitted. My staff got it for me, and they are kind of a little painful, so this time I got myself my first pair of Paragon slippers, which are pretty comfortable, so I recommend them. Okay, so next up are your utensils. So they're going to provide the food. Make sure you have your utensils. Even if you buy it from the canteen, they're not going to provide utensils, so get your utensils. I usually get like 2 kashis. We call them kashis in Bengali. So basically, like, plates won't suffice for all your liquid dal and all that stuff, so that's why you have to get something which will hold it in. So I get 2 kashis which are spacious enough, and a spoon. You need this because you need to have a lot of your medicines, and you have to add it to water. And you need a mug. In my case, I need a mug because I need to have warm water. Actually, you know what, I feel like all Ayurvedic, irrespective of the therapy you're going through, you need warm water. So for that, this flask you absolutely need, because this is the only type of, like, an Ayurvedic treatment, you're expected to have your medicines with warm water. So you it's best to have it instead of going and getting yourself a glass of warm water every time, which can be a little it can be painful. So get yourself a flask and a mug too, so that you can hold it in instead of a glass, because they get too warm too quickly. So yeah, this is like the minimal setup, so that I don't have to wash a lot of utensils. And then you have to get your Scotch Brite and your washing like your dish soap, which is in the bathroom. I got a liquid one this time. Okay, so for clothes, get yourself a couple of changes. You're going to wash them every day, and if you can't, let's say you physically can't wash your clothes, you always have these ayahs whom you can hire on a daily basis to help you with that. So like I mentioned, I have my home nearby, so I send my clothes. I didn't get a lot because I know that I can wear them and then send them back home for washing. So I don't need a lot at one time, and if you don't want to wash, you can get a lot at one time. I got a few changes and then I get them washed at home and they bring it back to me few days later. And same for towels, so get your towels also. And you have like lines here and up here, you can dry them whether you are in a cabin or in the general ward. And then of course your detergent here. I got detergent for the clothes. The fourth group of things that you need are your toiletries. So your lotions, moisturizers, toothbrush, toothpaste, comb, oils and so on. I have all these products for psoriasis which have been prescribed by the doctor. I made another video on it. And other things that you need to get for your comfortable stay that you would use otherwise. I've got my nail cutter, isn't this cute, and my earbuds, and then you absolutely need a hand wash. And if you want, you can get a mirror too. There are ones in the bathrooms. I don't know about the general one and I've forgotten, but here this is the one in the private one. If you want, you can get your personal ones too. I forgot to mention about the clothes. If you are a woman, then highly recommend getting something which is below your knees. They are a little conservative, on the border of moral policing. I had a tough time the first couple of times I got admitted, and I don't wear like nighties or maxis, as they call it in India, which is like a nightie which goes up to your ankles. I don't wear such things. I didn't have any, and they gave me a really tough time. The nurses here gave me a tough time regarding that. So if you're a woman, get that. And men usually roam around in their gamchas here, because a lot of the time you will be having ointments and therapy and stuff on your body, and you wouldn't want your nice clothes to be spoiled by that. So get something that you really don't care about, and kaftans or something would be useful. Food, the only snacks you would be allowed, at least on my therapy, are variations of rice such as muri, khoi and chire. And I get the rest of my food from home. And for those of you who cannot, you have the food being served by the hospital here, or you can always order from the canteen. There's also other options of having food made according to your prescribed diet. So don't worry about it. You'll always find food here. And if not, there will be people who will be happy to share their food with you. People are really friendly and kind here. Good to haves are your journals, storybooks, pen and stuff, which I have here. And then I got myself some nail polish and related paraphernalia, so that I can paint my nails if and when I feel like it. And then I bought these 2 scrunchies just for this hospital visit. I don't normally wear scrunchies, it's not my style, but I needed to have my hair tied up because it's quite warm already in Calcutta, and after you have ghee you do feel very warm. So I got them and I actually like them. I don't really like scrunchies in the first place, but then this one reminds me of a skirt I have. It's floral print, this material, and has these lines, so very feminine and elegant, and this one is also of a similar vibe. I actually like them. I didn't force myself to buy it. So yeah, these are the small things which you might think is inconsequential, but actually these small things make a difference on how you feel, especially when you're undergoing the therapies, which can be physically taxing. Then I asked my staff to get me some flowers from my terrace garden, and so that again, these are small things which can make you feel when you look at it happy. Another thing you absolutely need is newspaper, or in fact a couple of newspaper sheets, because you need them for, let's say, when you're having your food, to lay it out on your bed or wherever you're having it, most likely your bed, and then also to line your cabinets, because the cabinets you get won't be the cleanest stuff here. And then of course a scissor, I think it comes in very handy, it's so underrated. And another good to have thing I got are flowers from home. Like I asked my staff to bring it, so that I have something nice to smell and something nice to look at when I'm feeling nauseous from the treatment. So, and you can also get board games too. So the things that you would need cash for are your daily requirements, such as your food, your ingredients that you may require for your therapy, then paying out your private maids that you may hire, as well as charges for the cabin if you're taking one. The general one is free, and other sundry expenses. So this is what you may need cash for. I highly recommend having some on you, and then asking your family members or whoever is coming to visit you to come and give you cash as and when needed. But you do need it. And I hope this video was helpful. See you in the next one. Bye.